Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I thought we would do a couples tag since it is Valentine's Day, and I thought it would be nice just to do something with my husband. So we've got some questions on his phone that we're gonna answer. This is from a website, I think it's called Tag Questions. So we're gonna edit this a little bit. There are some questions that we kind of feel are negative, and we don't wanna really do any like negative questions on Valentine's Day. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. First question.
When and where did we first meet?
In college. Do we want to tell the whole story?
Yeah, that's the point of this. I can do it if you want.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you were the one who started, so.
All right, so we took Criminal Justice 101 together. So I had seen her that way. And one of the days she was sitting reading a book, and
Mythology, by the way.
Yeah, I believe that Edith Wharton, or, that's unimportant. Point being, she's reading, and I was really obviously just looking over at what she was reading. Not at all, so just sitting next to her. So she actually, for some reason, went and showed me.
I think I had put it down, and I just shoved it. I didn't shove it, but I, slid it over towards you. Because, yeah, he wasn't being subtle.
I wasn't trying to be. No point to it.
But anyway,
so we started talking a bit. I sat kind of behind her, and nothing really happened for several months.
That's true. Also, I was super nervous the first time that he talked to me because he was sitting on my deaf side. So if you don't know, I'm half deaf. I'm deaf in this ear, and he obviously didn't know that at the time. So I didn't want to say anything because I didn't really know him. And I also I shouldn't have been embarrassed that I'm half deaf because that's just who I am. And now I'm not really nervous about it or anything, but I just didn't know him. And I was kind of just trying to follow along, be like, yeah, trying to gauge what he was saying and kind of answer questions and have a discussion with him. So I don't even know how I don't even remember what all we talked about. I think we talked about Stephen King and
you talked about Patterson,
and I think at some point the game Alan Wake because of Stephen King, something like that. But anyways, that's how we met.
Yeah. By the way, that sound was our dog. She's down there.
Yeah, any background noises, it's most likely our dog. Or if we have a cat in here, it's the cat as well. But I think we just have Maple.
Yeah, we had the Maple. Right. Well, where was our first date?
Steak and Shake.
Yeah, no.
Steak and Shake and a movie. I remember being so nervous. It was my first date, ever, really, yeah. Because in high school, I didn't really date. And even my first boyfriends, we didn't really go on dates. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that, are we? No, we're here to talk about now. It was Steak and Shake, and I just remember being so nervous. Also, it's our first time, so he realized how slow of an eater I am. I was so nervous, so nervous. I was in jeans and a nice top and heels, and mind you, it was so our first date was actually in February 28th of a long time ago. And it was cold, it was snow on the ground, and I had decided to wear heels. And after Steak and Shake, we had gone to see a movie, which was nonstop. What am I trying to say? I think that because I was eating so slow, I was being super awkward, and I thought that after that, he wouldn't want to go on a second date.
So she takes about an hour and a half to eat her dinner. Always. So it's a little off-putting when it's literally just the 4 slider sandwiches, a steak and shake, and it takes her about 30 minutes a slider.
Yeah.
She chews a lot, and she just has to sit with it.
I do. It's a long-running joke in my family about how long it takes to eat, but it being the first day, I was nervous about it.
What was your first impression of me?
I honestly, first impression was why is this guy talking to me? Honestly.
Creeper.
It wasn't that you were a creeper. like, why is this guy talking to me? Like, why? I mean, it's just a book. It's a mythology book. Why? But from then on, I kind of, like, noticed that you also were a reader. So I would, like, kind of, like, if he had, because he would, like, get to class, put his books down, and then I think you'd go somewhere. Bathroom.
Okay.
And so then I'd just be like, what books is he reading? And he had some very interesting books.
I read a lot of weird things.
You do.
Especially nonfiction. I'll get the weirdest, most random things just because I'll see it and be like, at the library and be like, yeah, why not?
Yeah, they were so diverse that I was like, what? Who is this guy? What does this guy read?
At the time before we were dating, I had read Zealots, which is like a history of Israel during the time of Jesus. The Science of Superheroes, no, the Physics of Superheroes, Stephen King, a few other things. Yeah, I read a weird collection of things.
Yeah, it was the first two that really made me, like, question who he was as a person, because you've got Zealot and then that other one. So, what was your first impression of me?
Quiet. I did not think you liked me at all. It didn't help she usually didn't say anything to me, but one, sometimes she just didn't hear me.
Mm-hmm.
Two, I think you were just off put by me when we were in, like, study hall and stuff. You just seemed uncomfortable.
Because I thought, at one point, I thought that he just wanted to talk to me for my notes. You know how it goes, like, in high school and college. And that's literally what I thought. I'm like, this guy just wants my notes. He just wants me to, like, you know, help him study. That's it. He doesn't even want to be my friend. He just wants...
She has Hermione Granger type notes. They are very good notes. She's a very good note taker. I will give her that.
And I have kept my notes. Majority of my notes, actually.
Still has them from high school even.
I got rid of most of those, but yeah, I still had high school stuff.
Who said I love you first?
You did.
Yep. I was very quick to say it, and you're like, that's nice.
Basically. But, like, I didn't know... I knew I had feelings for you, but I didn't want to tell you I loved you until I meant it. And so...
Yeah. And it's not like I rushed in on the first date by any means.
No.
No, I don't. It was a few months in.
Yeah.
Because I didn't throw the word around either. I was like, no.
No. Yeah.
Though I knew pretty early on. She makes a joke because, like, I had mentioned, and it was just a random question, like, hypothetical, but it's about, like, getting married 2 months in, and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah. Wait, did I bring that up or did you bring that up?
I brought it up because you were like, we were talking about a wedding, and I was like, yeah, if we got married, what would you do for, I think it was the pastor, because I'm Catholic and she's Baptist. So it was like a question of that. And I think that just off-put her that I even asked. And I'm like, I don't know. Know this stuff.
No. Oh, know this stuff. Okay.
You know me, I'm blunt.
You are blunt.
What dressing do I always wear? Which is a weird way of putting it.
What dressing do I always
assume
wear?
Like article of clothing, which you would be a graphic tee.
Yeah.
Always the graphic tees. Usually movies and video games.
Yes, until, like, I mean, I wouldn't say that until recently, but, like, now I'm expanding my wardrobe to not just graphic tees, but I've always been graphic tees. I think part of it also was growing up for 9 years. I went to a Christian school, so it was always skirts and dresses and certain just a uniform in a sense of what you could wear and what you couldn't wear. And then from after that, my jeans, my graphic tees, it's what I feel comfortable in. And yeah, I wore them in college. I wear them now, not as often because of course we have like nowhere to go, but that's my standard uniform, jeans and a graphic tee. And for you?
More or less the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, also I work at a bookstore, so she works from home. I actually go out and about. So I wear a t-shirt to work with jeans. That's just my work uniform. And then in general, I wear that anyways, usually. During the winter, I dress up more. I wear button-ups. I like button-up shirts, prints, stuff like that. And a few short sleeves. But during the summer, mostly just t-shirts. Probably a superhero on it. I could dress every day easily with superhero t-shirts and do that for a couple weeks.
That's true.
I'd have no regrets. Weird habit of each other. Should I go first?
Go for it.
So she loves cold ears. Like whenever ears get cold, you're outside, she wants to touch them. And she'll just do it until they're warm. And she'll do one at a time too. But she'll just go and then she'll do the other one. And she just loves the feeling of cold ears. I don't know why. And if I wore a hat and it's warm, she goes, nah.
Yeah.
Doesn't want anything to do with it. But if it's a cold ear, she's like, you're staying right here. And she'll kind of pull you into like, you're not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why. I don't know how that started. I don't know why that's the case or anything, but I love touching cold ears. Nobody in my family likes it, so they don't let me do it.
It was a little weird at first when we started, but now it's like comforting. Like it's just something she does. I guess go in and she does it, and it's wifey. What she does. What's my weird habit?
I don't know.
I'm a pretty weird guy. I'm sure you can come up with something.
You are weird, and that's not like anything mean because I'm weird too, but like habit-wise, it's not, you don't have anything weird. At least not to me. I don't think it's weird.
Really? You didn't think anything weird about me when we first started dating?
I thought you were weird in general when we first started dating.
But no, none of my habits were like, what is he doing there? No.
I mean, I could say a habit that you do that bugs me, but that's not necessarily a weird thing.
Go for it.
It's you and your feet. He just has this habit of like when he sits down, he messes with his feet. And it just, case in point.
I'm literally doing that right now.
But yeah, I don't think you have any like necessarily weird habits in that sense.
Yeah. What do I often do in my free time?
You often read.
A lot of comics. Obviously, books too. She does the same. When we're not doing that, we play Apex together a lot. We like to play video games together.
Mm-hmm.
Snuggle. Lots of snuggles.
Yes. Snuggles.
But, I mean, that's pretty much what we do. Like, we're pretty calm and contained people.
Yeah.
We do some writing, but, yeah, nothing too out there. You know, quiet introvert things.
Yeah, I'd say more gaming for me when I have free time, but definitely reading for you. He's always reading. If it's not a comic, it's a book. If it's not a book, it's the Twitterverse. If it's not the Twitterverse,
the New York Times.
Yeah.
I even have Marvel Unlimited on my phone, so I'll be reading comics on my phone. I basically read everything that Marvel ever comes out with, just on a couple months delay. How long have we been together?
We have been together. Oh, we just talked about this today.
We did.
You're always the one that's better at this than I am. Well, let's see. Maple.
She's down here.
Oh, Maple. The 28th will be 7 years?
Yep. 7 years.
7 years. 7 amazing years. Of being together, and then, yeah, our anniversary will come up soon.
Yep. 7. Lucky 7. What was our first road trip? Casey's wedding?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I was gonna say going to Illinois for deals, but no, it would have been Casey's wedding.
And that was the first time, well, her parents, it took a little talking into because they're more old fashioned. So the idea of us, we didn't spend the night or anything. We came back that day, but the idea of us, going on a road trip together to a wedding, it was only a few months in. It was a big deal.
Yeah, and it wasn't like, I mean, it was a road trip, so it wasn't a short drive, but
it was 3 hours.
Yeah.
There, 3 hours back.
It was definitely.
We made playlists, I think.
We did.
Yeah. I don't know how we did it, but we did.
That we probably just had something put on like Pandora at the time because we didn't do Spotify.
I was gonna say, yeah. Because I didn't have a smartphone back then. I guess you did.
Yeah. So we just put on whatever.
Yep.
Or was it CDs?
It might have been CDs.
I think it was CDs. I think we had just like chosen a couple CDs from like you and then from me, and we just put them in. And
back when cars had CD players. When did you meet my family? Well, I met your family immediately because you live with them.
Yeah.
So that was literally, hi, these are my parents.
Yeah. When did I meet? I don't think I met your parents until a couple of months.
Yeah.
And we went. Oh, where did we go? Did we go to Texas or to Longhorn? I don't remember where we went.
Texas.
I think it was Texas too.
Wouldn't have been Longhorn back then.
Yeah. But that was like the first time was in actually like, going to a restaurant, meeting them. I was so nervous. So nervous.
You really were.
I don't think I said more than like 5
That's just
words.
how you normally are though.
Yeah.
And that's how my dad is, so it works.
Yeah. I remember he like said something because I didn't eat all the salad. That's like the one time that I was like, huh? I'm sorry.
Yeah, now you know he's just giving you a hard time
Yeah.
for the heck of it. Let's see. First thing you noticed about me.
That you were talking to me.
Well, I noticed before that. I noticed you were cute. I didn't know you were when I first talked to you. I noticed you were reading. But I mean, I noticed you were cute. I mean, you know, cute girl, glasses, criminal justice class. I was interested what your plans were with that and stuff. And you stood out.
From the crowd.
Still do.
Oh, I love you.
What did you? Just that I was talking to you. You didn't notice me until then. I was a ghost, and then all of a sudden, I talked to her, and I existed.
And then you intrigued me.
What am I good at?
You are good at being there for me. You always comfort me whenever I start to get anxious, or whenever I start to get and yes, I might cry at this. Whenever I start to get blue, you're just there for me, and you always show me. I did not think I was gonna cry, but you're just always there for me. When I'm panicking, when I'm depressed, when I just think I can't anymore, you're always there. You listen and you push me and you encourage me, and that is so I just love you for it.
I love you too. And yeah, I'm crying because she's crying, and that's how that works. But yeah, and she's the same. She'll never let me be down on myself. If I say a negative thing, even like just playing video games offhand, she'll be like, I will end this video game right now. You are not talking that way. She'll never once let me be negative about myself. She's always supportive. Anytime I try to do it and work on anything, she's there. She's always there to push me and believe in me. And I think that's always good. And unsolicited relationship advice, that's one of the most important things. It's just to always be there for each other, no matter what.
Also open and honest communication.
Even if it's awkward, just say it. It's better to have it out there. Plus, the idea that someone's hiding something never helps.
No.
Favorite feature about each other? We kind of said that already. Do you want to do physical features?
I mean, like,
So I don't know. I don't know what that means about feature. I love your eyes.
I love your eyes.
I thought that'd be my beard.
I do love your beard, but I love his eyes because they're, I don't know what they are. Some days they're this like light gray, and some days they're this like blue, and they just, to me, they're always changing. And like, I know that that's not, oh my goodness, my hair being like alfalfa. Sorry. I know that that's not really like a thing, but well, it is when you're like a baby and stuff. But his eyes just, they're so amazing. But also his beard. I do like scratching his beard.
The ginger beard.
And doing this.
This way, these my eyes look like without glasses. Just so you can see them. And they're not blocked off by ring lights. Alright. Do I have any weird obsessions?
No. You're passionate about things. You're passionate about politics, and comics and things, but you don't really have any weird obsessions.
You're callous, maybe? She likes growing. She'll get a callus on her foot. Well, I'll keep this very brief. But she likes growing it out, and then she likes it disappearing, and then knowing it grows again.
Why do you have to call me out like that?
I don't know. It's not an obsession, really, but that's the closest I got. It's a thing she monitors, and that's what I got. It's not...
Everyone's gonna be looking at this and be like, what the did I just hear?
Even the dog's like, you did not need to talk about that. Nicknames for each other? That's
Hubster.
easier. Hubster, wifey, tesoro.
Güerito.
Yep. Which I know it's gringo. Literally, it's just a very affectionate form of gringo. She calls me white guy. I call her treasure.
Yeah, but he's not a white guy.
Yeah, I am. You stuck with me.
It's not being stuck with.
What is my favorite restaurant? I don't think either of us can answer this right because I don't know if either of us has one.
That's because we have like favorites, but we
Yeah.
don't have a favorite. But you like red habanero.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It's more break it down by genre. What's my favorite of each genre?
yeah.
Category of food.
Yeah. I will say that our latest obsession has been Tiger Bites.
Oh my gosh.
We get that at
Now
least.
I want Tiger Bites.
But we get that at least once a week. No joke, once a week since like January. It's bad.
If you don't know, it's chicken basically. It's just simply popcorn chicken, I guess, chicken nuggets type thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're very well seasoned, and they have they have like 8 different sauces. You get 4, and it's just all really well done. It's very simple. There's basically no menu at all. That's all you get. You can get some tater tots if you want, but what they do it right.
It's so good.
Like they just were like, we're gonna nail one thing,
And
they nailed it.
yeah, hence why you order at least once a week.
Yeah, but otherwise we have a Chinese place we go to.
That's true.
Steak and Shake's our burger place. We have just specific places. You're my
Everything.
best friend and soulmate.
You're my best friend and soulmate.
Thanks for stopping by for this tag. Have a wonderful day. Happy Valentine's Day. And stay safe out there.
Bye.
Bye.